Or I've had geisha training. I did not say I was a geisha. There's a difference. Back in the day, back in the Heian era or period, princesses, women of a certain type, because they might have been born in a variety of different circumstances, but they were presented as princesses in the city by various groups or families. They followed almost a religious practice and would be intermediaries and psychologists, companions, entertainment, all kinds of different things, but it was highly restricted, and love or money could not get you into these women's salons, and you really had to be selected for a variety of reasons by whoever had brought her there. And there were reasons for this, but a lot of people didn't, in Japanese, especially in the Heian court kind of system, people were arranged in their powers of differentiation. So the emperor was the one with the highest power of differentiation. And then there was a group of women who had the next stage of capacity for differentiation. People then had various ranks, and some would stay in the same rank their whole life, some would ascend or descend. And it just, because different capacities for differentiation needed different levels of support to maintain it, like a highly calibrated instrument. So anyway, a lot of people didn't have that capacity for differentiation, and so they were asked, well, what aspects of what's going on here make you think that you want to be in on this? Because I guarantee you would not enjoy it. So, but I would like this about it, and I would like that about it. And so, well, we can get you someone who does all those things, and that's what a geisha is. And there are lots of things. So it would be enough similarity, these women, that it satisfied the desire of anybody that could be negotiated with. Anybody that couldn't be negotiated with, life was cheap back then. But then things changed. People stopped supporting the women who were not geishas. So many practices of being princesses were only being practiced by the geishas. And that is the case very much to this day. And it was at the time when I needed to learn behaviors. And the geishas did not know what was only geisha and what was suitable for the women of the other type. So they, taught me what they were arranged for, what they were paid to teach. And then some things developed in me and some things did not. And but I was not the first of that category. A lot closer to the last. And so there's a lot of lore about that. But what I'm bringing this up is when I was teaching English in France, people figured out pretty quick I was overqualified to be an English teacher. And you know how the French are and what they mean by that. So they could not, Europeans are notorious for not being having very good differentiation skills. And so I talked to a lot of recruiters, a lot of people working in what's still, I believe, a legal profession, though it's a little more restricted now than it was when I was teaching English it's more than 10 years ago.